Dimwalt here. Today we'll be looking at Shame Dungeon. Now, if you guys watched the Twitch stream recently, you'll know that we talked about light being a commodity. We want to sort of go a different direction with it and make it so that the torches and night sight don't stack. So even though you may see that in these videos in our test environment, we want night sight to be its own thing and torches to be their own thing, and so that the lights don't conflict. Okay? So yeah, we're entering Shame. Now, when I played, I always went to level 1 Shame sort of as a newbie, or maybe sort of a depth level newbie, to train up my swordsmanship on these earth elementals. It was a great place to just fight sort of melee style monsters. The scorpions could poison you, which was a problem, but you just could sort of avoid the scorpions and just fight the earthies. Now, I'm not wearing any armor, and I'm just going to try to do my teleport thing that I did in my other video in Ice Dungeon. But this may not work very well because because these guys hit hard. So anyway, that was fun. First death right off the bat. Yeah, so level 1, pretty much scorpions and earth elementals is kind of newbie friendly. It's probably not the most newbie friendly place to go, but it was a great way for a tank style character. Especially for our UO tanks, it's going to be a great place for UO tanks to train. So we just jumped on the teleporter to level 2. Now, once you go to level 2, you're going to have more like casters. So air elementals, water elementals, things like that are going to be on this level. And if you see any weird like light flickering or like effects not working correctly, remember we're going to improve everything as we go. I just ran through like 17 air elementals there. Not sure why they didn't cast on me, but we may look at that. And so I'm just running over these bridges and I'm trying to get to the level 3 teleporter. And I'll run by a bunch of dull copper elementals. This dungeon has most of the elementals in the game. It doesn't have the ice and snow ones from Ice Dungeon, but I think it has everything else. I could be mistaken. And we'll go through this teleporter. And you're going to notice that there's actual teleporter sort of, emblems on these platforms when you guys are on Public Test Center. This was an older build of the dungeon that I'm using that I did just for recording. So you'll see differences. We're going to change a lot of things. This is not final. I guess it kind of goes without saying, but I said it. So here are fire elementals. And these guys are pretty fast. They're faster than Earthies. They also cast. And here is an unfinished mage tower, but we'll finish it. Those guys are also casters, obviously. And I'm heading towards Shame level 4. And then we're going to start seeing, I think, gazers. Probably more water elementals and acid. Blood, poison elementals. Yeah, and I was just testing if you could teleport over to that mage tower from there, which you can't, which is by design. We don't want you to be able to do that because there's going to be a wall there. So, all right, I'm just running up the side here. We've got a bunch of earth. Oh, just got poisoned by a scorpion. So many newbies die by poison to those scorpions. And hopefully I will not be that newbie today. All right. And remember, there's a secret entrance here. Boop. And onto the teleporter. So this is like the very small transition. The Elder Gazer room. And maybe I ran through that too quickly. But yeah, so this little room with the gazers. And now we run down Shame level 4. Bunch of air elementals here. Here's another mage tower. And we'll complete all of our mage towers. And now I'm looking for acid, water, poison, blood elementals just to show you guys. Here we go. Here's a water. I didn't go to Shame a lot. I think when I did go to Shame level 4, I went just to hunt the blood elementals, if I remember correctly. But let's try to paralyze. Oh, he resisted me. Awesome. We try to paralyze the fire and then paralyze the water. Oh, yeah, okay. Interrupted me again. I'll try paralyzing this water. Then I'm gonna have to paralyze that water as well. Oh boy. So I think these videos, the dungeon videos, have basically become, let's watch Stimwalt die to his team's content series. But yeah, here is the water elemental, a pretty cool effect. Looks like the paralyze spell has sort of a weird overlapping situation going on with our effects, so we'll have to fix that. And I will try not to die to the fire. Oh, there we go. Oh, I broke the paralyze. Wow. So bad. Heal up. Oh, get my butt kicked. Anyway, you saw the acid over there, right? Run away. I'll try to find some more up here. Yeah, here's some blood. Blood elementals. Now these guys, they had a lot of gold on them, and they were very difficult to kill, and they could two-hit you pretty much. Even in full armor, it was just like, almost like an ogre lord in terms of damage. And they casted too, so it was just, they were a lot to deal with. Oh, yeah, you can see the paralyze spell is sort of overlapping the effect. We'll fix that. But yeah, I would typically hunt these guys with, I think, energy vortexes, or my bard, archer bard, and I just have them, you know, kill each other. But the good thing about our changes to PvE majoring is that you can apply spell vulnerability to the blood elemental by casting mana drain or mana vampire and it will increase the spell vulnerability of the target to up to 50%, and then you can just start doing a huge amount of direct damage to it. And by doing the mana drain and the mana vampire, it will return a percentage of your mana back to you. So it's a bit of a feedback loop in terms of being able to recover mana and reduce spell vulnerability of a target. So yeah, there we go. Bunch of blood elementals, very cool looking effect. Water elementals. Let's see if I can find an acid. Probably won't be able to find the poison without dying, but there is poison. There are poison elementals here too. Yeah, here we go. So Shame is just a giant elemental dungeon with some scorpions, and is that it? Maybe some other stuff. I forget. Got more bloods here. Fire, and there's our acid. Yay, I found it. Okay, but yeah, hopefully you guys found this interesting. Obviously we have a huge amount of content here, and there's a lot to explore on your own, so please come test it out, explore, let us know what you find. If you see some weird flickering or weird light shadow issues or effects sort of overlapping, we're aware of them and we're gonna fix them. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys thought this was fun. And you come and you join us in testing Dungeon Shame. All right, take care.